we're heading up to the mountains of North Carolina. This is just a quick weekend trip. We're going to scout out a piece of property just for something in the hopefully not too distant future, but figured we'd take a long weekend. It's Thursday afternoon. It's about 7 o'clock, and we're already in Georgia. We're about 5 hours away from Franklin, North Carolina, which will be our first stop of the, we're probably going to stop on the way, but our first destination of this trip. I'm going to try something different and use this 360 camera to vlog. There might be some other footage from a cell phone or from our Canon, but I'm going to try doing a vlog with this, so hopefully it'll turn out good. Anyway, continue as far as we can tonight, stay at a hotel somewhere, but it's showing if we went all the way through to be in around midnight tonight, so we're not going to go all the way through. Rest stop just south of Atlanta, still about 4 hours away, and we had to go potty, so figured we'd use this opportunity to stretch Maggie's legs, but we're going to be losing daylight here in a little bit. It is it's 8 o'clock, so it's not going to be much longer before we lose the daylight. And then I'm going to try to drive as far as I can. I'd like to maybe drive till at least 10 o'clock. So a couple more hours, and I don't want to have to get up and drive 4 hours tomorrow. So I'm usually used to being up till 10 anyway, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Maybe even a little bit further, but we're making our way. All right, well, we made it to the Best Western Plus here in just south of Gainesville, Georgia. May's ready to eat dinner. Hey, Maggie. Room 122. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Alright, well, we're good. We gotta take some showers, try to get some sleep, get up a decent time. Finish about an hour and a half drive we got to get up to Franklin. See you tomorrow. It's Friday morning, about 6:30, and we are getting out of the room now. Amy's just finishing getting ready. Figured take Maggie out for potty. And we're about an hour and a half away from Franklin, where we're going to start this weekend trip, and then we're just going to hit the road. So it's nice and cool out, overcast. It's supposed to be a kind of a crappy day for weather, but we're going to make the best of it. So come along. Well, this is the neighborhood that is she on a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Come here, Maggie.
So we have a 1.25 acres in this neighborhood, and then the neighboring lot is available. Another 3/4 acre lot is available right next door. So we're here to look at it and see what we can figure out. So I'm using Google Earth, and I've kind of isolated or outlined where the property lines are. So this right here is our property going this way, and this is the lot that's for sale over here. So the idea is to use because you see how steep it is here, it's crazy, but to use this lot over here to be able to cut in a drive to go up to the property, to our property, be able to eventually put a house on. And it's actually, look how low it is here, babe. Like this would be where the driveway would go right here.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's less steep than the one that we
Definitely. But the property line goes all the way up to pretty much where the telephone pole is. So this might be a better spot over here.
No, that's pretty cool.
It's definitely, I think, more accessible than our property. I mean, they'd have to do a lot of cut-in work, but there's some sort of box there. I don't know what that's for. But if we ever got a camper back here, we'd have to come back here and then back up the hill, which would be kind of ridiculous. This side property only goes halfway up to the next road up there. Our property goes all the way up to the next road. So
Hey, you come.
this is the community lake. This is really for fire control if they ever had to put out a fire in this neighborhood. This is where they'd pull from. But it's a public swimming lake, or not public, but a private swimming lake. And then there's a little creek that goes down, and there's the clubhouse here. It's a pretty cool little community, if you ask me. And this is the top side of our property. The second lot we're looking at is on the bottom side. It doesn't come all the way up to this road. This is Uncle Joe's Bluff. It's on this bottom half, and it's on down that way. But you can see how steep this is. So getting a driveway from this side, not undoable. And I'd rather have the house kind of closer to the top of the property anyway, just for the view. You can't really see it through the trees here, but there's a nice mountain view. It's real cloudy and already right now. But we'd have to like cut in and put the cabin like right here. And cut some trees out so we can see. But looks like we're about in the middle of the property. It goes down that way probably to about where that big tree is, where that curve is, and then comes back down here. The tricky part is not necessarily only just getting in. We'd have to have enough place to like turn around and be able to get out as well. I feel like I'm not moving on this thing, but it gets really steep right here. I'm sure this is probably close to the end of the property line here. I'd give anything to live up here right now. Maybe we do a U driveway. Go in that way and come out this way. Okay, we're done looking at the Franklin property, so we're going to head to a waterfall hike and get Maggie some exercise. So we're Heyo. We are 30 minutes away from this hike. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, there's some cool driving roads to get there. Well, talking about an experience. So we've got a river down here, and we were going to hike a trail, but we found that this trail is like drivable of sorts. So we took the truck down here, and we just had to make a 15-point turn right here to turn around. But it gets down to an area right down this trail here that's completely just, you can't do anything. Maybe a four-wheeler side by side or something can continue, but it's definitely an experience. Thank God we had four-wheel drive, because we definitely needed it. But we're going to head back up this trail and I guess go find something else to do, because first of all, it's raining and it's uncomfortable and everything, but there's not much we can see to do out here. We are at the Bryson City. We're in Bryson City. This is the place to do the tubing, and this is the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So you have to get a parking tag. It's $5 for the day, $15 for the week, or $40 for the year. So we're gonna get the tag just for the day. Normally in the park, they don't, not in this park, but in the national park, they try to do 2 days at once. They don't allow pets, but I don't see any signs here. And we saw someone else with a dog, so we're gonna go for a walk. But this is a really cool park. It's obviously dead now because it's raining and it's a little chilly. But it's a really cool park because you can rent tubes right outside the park, and then you bring them in here, and then you can float down the river as many times as you want. Make sure I have the key. But we're just going to take advantage of the walking trail and leave it there. So, let Maggie. She's been in the car all day because it's been raining so much. We haven't really gone out and done much. So, you have a poop bag?
Yep.
You do it again? making our way to the Airbnb slowly. We're going to stop at Butts on the Creek for lunch, but we're going to stop here at Bogart's Restaurant and Tavern for a to-go order of their peanut butter pie, and I highly suggest that if you're ever in Waynesville, that you swing by and get a piece for yourself. Butts on the Creek. If you want some good barbecue in Maggie Valley, this is where you go. They've got an outdoor area for the dogs as long as it's not too cold. And then the inside, obviously. But they've got some really good smoked wings. So that's what we're going to do for a late lunch, early dinner. Our food's here. We got the smoked wings. Very good. I haven't had them today, but I've had them before. Hush puppies are really good. And have we had the pulled pork here? Yeah? Mm-hmm. So that's what we got. Pulled pork sandwich, wings, and hush puppies. So, and they do have certain alcoholic drinks. I don't think it's a full bar, but they do have a good selection. They're pretty flowers. And here we are at the cabin. We still have to walk down. There's a tree down up there. You obviously tell no one's been here in a while. Grass, desperate need of cutting. And as soon as we get here, of course, it's going to start raining. Beware the dog.
Like a stick, and it lifted her whole body up and she rolled over the top of it.
It almost seems like someone's been back here. Like some of the grass is pushed over. Looks like the gutter fell down. If that was what that is. See? Like, it must be maybe a deer or something, but... Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way, Maggie? Here it is.
Watch out for the spider.
Oh boy. It's got so much.
This could all be yours for the low, low price.
I want it.
I want it.
Two bedrooms, two bathrooms, and a loft. Everything pretty much has to be rebuilt. But definitely warmer up here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. are you doing? Come on. Good girl. Alright. First impression. It's cute. It's big too. Three bedrooms?
I think it's 3 bedrooms.
Yeah. Very dark room here. Middle second bedroom.
I just opened a door to an underground something.
Oh, cool. Let's check it out. I guess this is the master.
This place is huge.
Yeah. It's got a shower and a little bath here. And then another bed bath here.
Their housekeepers are not very good. There's an empty Pepsi bottle behind the thing. There's food underneath the dining room table. They're tired.
Where's the door to
hell?
the dungeon?
Over here.
Oh. Oh.
Is that where the washer is?
Yep.
That's what else is down there?
It looks like 2 beds or 2 day beds maybe.
Really?
And a table and a TV.
It's another bedroom?
Yeah, well, kind of. And it's got this weird, like, oh, it's got a karaoke machine, I think. This looks like maybe a furnace used to be here, a wood burning stove or something.
Freaky.
Kids would love this.
Yeah. I think they would freak themselves out.
As long as they're not by themselves. Oh, Maggie, you okay? I have to duck down here, but.
No, there's a washcloth too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the floor.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, it's what's in here. Probably an owner's closet. Oh, here's crawl space. The back side of the washer and dryer. I'm sorry, Maggie, am I in your way? Jeez.
Thanks.
And the cool part, they got a hot tub and a TV out here. Oh, it's nice and warm. Pretty good. It's Saturday morning, and we are heading out on an adventure. I don't know where we're going, or we're going. Tell you what, I got mixed feelings about this Airbnb. Probably the worst one we've stayed in. It's nice. It's the biggest one we've stayed in. But a little disappointed in the quality of a lot of stuff. The beds are dirty, like they haven't washed. Washer machine doesn't work. The hot tub is nasty a little bit. I mean, I used it, but it didn't feel great after getting out. What else?
The counters are dirty.
Counter.
The floors are dirty.
Yep.
Cleanliness, not great.
So we're still debating on whether we're staying here again tonight. We have reserved it for 2 nights, or if we're gonna try to head a little bit closer to home, stay in a hotel, and I don't have the key. All right, I gotta go get a key. I'm gonna try biscuit head for breakfast this morning. And here's our breakfast options here. It's like a pretty good biscuit. Eggs and bacon and some home fries for eating.
Alright, so we have.
This is 2.1 miles.
Okay, so we're going river trail.
We go up and come back down this way.
No.
You're just not up for having any fun, are you? This trail was definitely affected heavily by this Hurricane Helene. You see these mudslides that came all the way down. It's probably like the 4th or 5th one I've seen of this. Just kind of amazing to the power of that storm. And how high the water must have been. Stairs, and I don't think they were here when we were here last. I think it kind of just ended here, and you can kind of climb up the rocks, but the stairs are a nice addition. Let's see how far it goes. It looks like it goes all the way up. I'm wondering if this was done post-storm, or if it survived the storm. A lot of steps. We're getting close to the top, but it's definitely a workout for someone that's out of shape like me. All right, after that hike, we decided to rest our legs and go on a little drive. We're on the Blue Ridge Parkway. We drove kind of northwest for about an hour to get on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then we're heading south towards the end. I don't know how far we're going to go, but the end would be Cherokee. So, oh, look at tunnel. I'm not sure why the road's closed, but we just 2 seconds after I finished that last video, road was closed. So we're just up in this weird resort area, and it is 65 degrees and very windy. So I'm going to take, hopefully I have signal, yep, and I'm going to take a look at the map and try to figure out where we are and how to get back on the Blue Ridge so we can maybe continue along this route. Well, we just stopped here at the Alpine Inn. Heard the story from the owner that had half of their lodge fell down or slid down the mountain in the hurricane, and sad story that insurance is not going to cover them, and they're with all the closures on the Blue Ridge Parkway, which tracks a lot of their business, is all closed this year. They're concerned that they're not even going to make it through the year. So we stopped and had a pretty good meal here at their little food truck they got, but it's a sad little place. They got 6 units that they rent out. You guys are looking, they got some amazing views. Obviously throw it in the video, but it's kind of sad to see these little tiny businesses like this just probably never see the light of day again after a bad year from this one storm. So come by and check them out if you're in town. Here at Lake Laurel, and they're still obviously in devastation mode. Looks like there is quite a bit of tourists here, but we're down at the end. You can't go much further until down this road unless you're a resident. So you got this local business open still. Looks like what is he called? The Country Cowboy? Carbon Cowboy or something? I don't know. There's a bunch of woodwork, so I'm gonna go check out his stuff. It's a cool tree how they got the plants on top of it.
Oh, really? That looks like great.
Okay, come up on people's points.
Oh, Maggie made a friend. Look at all this stuff they got down here. You can see up top there, that's a cherry log. Come on. Maggie. Looks like some of the pieces that part bridges and stuff, they're making it into artwork. That's really cool. Motel right here. It's crazy. And you got pieces of bridges and stuff still just tangled up. lot of driving around this afternoon, and we find ourselves leaving Cherokee right now, heading up to Newfound Gap. So we just passed an elk right on the side of the road. That was pretty cool, but unfortunately I didn't catch him on video. But let's head up to Newfound Gap. That's where the state line there. I think it's the highest point. Is it the highest point of the Smoky Mountains? I don't know. It's something. But we're heading up there. Well, we've made it to the North Carolina-Tennessee border and Newfound Gap. Found a bear. We found a bear. Look at that. Maggie is not liking that bear. Maggie. We've been motoring the motor trail here just outside of Gatlinburg. God. Yeah. And highly recommend it. I'm surprised we've been up so many times and have not done it yet. Really cool drive. And they've got plenty of spots to stop on the way to look at stuff and hiking trails and everything. This is a pretty cool little waterfall spot. Nope, just stuck in the mud. We saw a bunch of bears. It's just right off the side of the road. It's a one-way trail, pretty steep. We are back at the Airbnb, exhausted. It's after 9 o'clock. We got some to-go papas and beer. So we're gonna dive into that for dinner, and then we're gonna pack up, and we're gonna be leaving first thing in the morning. So not really doing much tonight other than eating, showering, packing, and then sleeping. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this video and the 360 came out well, and we'll find out, I guess. And I'll see you on the next adventure.